Me? Hello. Hello. Can you see me now? Are we working? I've got the little stream up on my phone to see if I can see myself. If we're working. Are we live? I can't tell. I think there's a little bit of a lag on my little end, my end over here. And also this is my first time like ever streaming. So actually, I think that actually might be a lie. I realize you can kind of see me in the corner here. It is not my first time streaming because I am now remembering that I did have an era where I wanted to be a YouNower. So yeah, I did have a couple of streams where I was about 15 and I think I was trying to be a YouNower because I saw all of the little Musically boys reduced to YouNow, and I thought that I was going to be famous on YouNow. So here we are. It's very much a full circle moment. I have myself up on my phone, which is very much like full Inception and makes me feel very cocky and very weird. However, I cannot see the comments on my screen. I can only see them on my phone. So I may have to, in the first little sprint, try and figure out how to work that because I don't understand. But hello, everyone. I can see your comments on my phone. So yeah, not sure how this is going to work because like I have a little thing on here that says you can click a comment and show it on the screen, but like I can't because there aren't any comments coming up. But like I can see you saying hi, like hi Connor, hi Elisa, hi Amy, hello everybody, hi. It's actually really weird that I cannot see it on my screen. So I'm gonna have to like set you up, but then that means I can like see myself at the same time. Anyway, hello everybody. I am a little bit nervy, a little bit excited. I can't believe there's so many people here. I'm very overwhelmed at the amount of people here. And I'm also not liking that I can see myself in the corner. And ignore all the pictures. I took this one off here because I was like, this is like front and center, but now you can see all of them. The way I've done up my room recently, I have like squished myself into the corner here because there's like a little alcove because like this is like a chimney breast, whereas here is like my TBR cut. So I'm like very much in this corner. This is like the actual width of my like movement right now. So I believe I have everything I need within reaching distance. Like I've got my fan, I've got my light, I've got my drink, I've got my second drink, I've got my headphones, and I've got 2 books. So like I think we should be fine. Thank you. I am very much a fan of the mood lighting as well. We can go different colors, but like I thought it would be good to do like cycling through the color. It's this, by the way, you can literally see it right up here. It's the same one I used for my little like video where I had my little microphone and stuff. I can make it different colors, but I was worried that like if I put it on red, if it works, this was a gift from my ex-boyfriend, by the way. Like if it's just red and someone clicks on it, it gives like maybe the wrong vibes. And then I can do like green and I can do blue, but I can't read when it's blue if like, because I can't focus my eyes properly on it for some reason. So we've just got it on a little cycling through, a little cute. I can move it a little bit further down, but I just don't want it to blind me because like it's very, yeah, that's not cute. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, thank you. I'm glad you guys like the vibes. Yeah. I'm very bothered by the fact that I can't click and get your comments on here. I will, in the first sprint, try and figure that out because it's really, really bothering me. Oh, it still says 7 people are waiting. Okay, interesting. Okay, unsure how that works. But yeah, anyway, basically, I'm probably going to set off a sprint reasonably soon so that I can try and figure out how to do the comments, etc., etc. But please tell me, guys, what you guys are going to be reading. And also, I thought I would say, just in case anyone who hasn't done sprints before, basically, the vibes are we chat for a little bit, and then I do have it set up. I will have a timer on the screen. I figured out that much. I'll have a little time on the screen and then we will be able to like read for a certain amount of time. I will probably do like 40 minutes. Normally I do 40 minutes just so I can like actually get into it. But if you guys want to do longer, shorter, randomize it, like let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, I know I'm a professional. And yeah, basically we'll read and then after that we'll come back and we can chat. But yeah, let me know what you guys are reading. Oh, Reckless by Elsie Silver. That is such a good one. That is my favorite in the series. I gave that a 5. I love that one. Theo Silver. the man that man is, the man that man, whatever. The Goldfinch, The Hotel by JC Johnson. Again, it would be really nice if I could like pull it up on the screen, but like, it's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine. I'm still looking through, but I still don't think I can figure it out. Anyway, what else are we reading? Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Oh, I read that recently. That was a really quick read for me. I feel like I got through that really, really quickly. It was very fast paced. Songbird and the Heart of Stone. Oh my god, okay, I really need to get to that one because I've only read the first one and the novella, but I really liked it. And it's one of my favorite fantasies. Again, I've not read much fantasy, but I think I liked it more than ACOTAR because I just liked the like trialness of it. So yeah, I really need to get to that. Ministry of Time, I finished that like last week and I really liked that one as well. Darker Shade of Magic. Ooh, very fun. I had that. That one's like right at the back of my TBR cart. Oh, also you can just like see all the books that I own and haven't read. And that's what this shelf is as well. And the shelf over there and the whole of this cart and another shelf down here. But that's fine. What else? Sorry, I feel like I'm looking down here because I'm trying to read the comments. The Au Pair Affair and then the Atlas Complex. Is that Tessa Bailey? I've not heard much about her new stuff actually. So let me know if you're enjoying it. And the Atlas Complex, that is tip top. Well, like the Atlas 6 is tip top of my TBR. I really need to get to it. I feel like I keep thinking of new topic conversations, but like I need to remember that there will be other times to speak. What else do we have? Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I got that recently. I had that recommended to a friend, but why are you not going to finish it? It's not good. Because I bought that recently. So you can see the book you're reading on the book cart. Started Everyone in the Train is a Suspect. Yep, she is here. I'm very excited for that one as well. I've also got the, oh, you can't see it. It's all the way down here. Down here. There we go. That's the Christmas one that I got in the half price hardbacks. Very excited for both those because I really did like the first one. Finishing Inner Holidays by Christina Lauren. Oh, sent you into reading slump. I bought that on my Kindle. I feel like this is actually such a problem for me because I'm sitting here going, I bought that, I've got that. Because I just can't stop buying books. But I was really excited for that. I was trying to read it over Christmas, and then I literally never did. So that was a shame. But hopefully it gets better, maybe. Reading the Holly Gibney story by Stephen King that's in If It Bleeds. I was going to read that whole series because I was also thinking about doing horror for the Goodreads Choice Awards. But then I was like, I will have to kind of commit to going all the way through it again and like reading all four. Is it four now? Four, and then there's another one coming out this year, which feels like a lot of commitment because I hated The Shining and Doctor Sleep, and that's the only Stephen King I've read. But let me know if you're enjoying it. Oh, 40% into Reckless. Stop it. There's a t-shirt on literature stitches which literally just says like woof, and it's got the little cowboy hat and the lasso, and I really want to buy it. It's so funny. Finishing Wicked before I watch the film. Oh, I've heard it's very different from the book, so I hope you enjoy it. And I've heard it's really dark as well, so hopefully it's not too troubling. But I mean, I've heard good things. Obviously it's a classic. Middlemarch. Wow, I'm sat here reading a thriller, but that is crazy. The trials were so good in, what's the first one? What's it called? Not the Ashton, the Starcursed King, whatever, that one. They were very good. And the twist at the end, I feel like that's quite a generic fancy twist, but because it was like the first time I've ever read it, I was absolutely gagged. It was so good. Reading the new Alice Feeney, oh, very exciting. I really enjoyed Rock, Paper, Scissors, and then I've not kind of gelled with other stuff from her, but I feel like I might like the new one. I'm not too sure. How is Famous Last Words? Oh my God, guys, it is so good. So good. Like 5-star vibes. I can't lie. At the moment, I'm filming a mood reading type vlog. I think my goal for kind of like 2025 is to do half, like 2 of my vlogs a month be mood reading, like with maybe some challenge element, but like mood reading. And then the other half be like set TBRs, because I just think that might be better for me in terms of like actually getting through my TBR and reading books I want to read. And I'm so happy because this is amazing. This is so, also she's signed and with, sorry, I love Julia McAllister. What the hell is this signature? You're telling me that's a signed, a first edition? Wow. I can't even tell. I think there's an I there because there's a dot. There's an I, or she dropped the pen. Who knows? But yeah, very much loving this so much. So I'm like this far through. So I think I might finish it tonight, and depending on how long, I do have another book to potentially read that I started, and then this arrived and I just picked this one up. I have been absolutely obsessed with it. I can't put it down. And I think she might be one of my favorite thriller authors now, because Wrong Place, Wrong Time was a 5. I read Just Another Missing Person last month, and that was a 4.5, and it's giving 5-star energy. I'm so excited. But yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to finish this off and see what's going to happen. The synopsis is only like the first third, and then it kind of goes further than that. And now we're at a point where I think things are going to really pick up again. And I'm very excited to see where things go for the final third. I need to scroll back up through the comments. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Considering it's compared to the Hunger Games, Jessie, I'm not surprised you prefer it to ACOTAR. Yeah, no, I just love it. I love anything that is trial Hunger Games comped. Is why I know it's so bad, because like Chain Gang All Stars I've got over here, which is meant to be like such like a profound book, and I'm like, it says it's comped to the Hunger Games on the front. I want to read it. Oh, you got an ad. Okay, I need to figure out, because I didn't think I had them turned on, but I might, because I don't know what I'm doing on the YouTube stream. But that's something else for me to do in the first ad break, and I'll try and turn them off so you don't get one again. Sorry. Your mum's going to try and stealth read. She get FOMO. Oh, bless. I will keep them up on my channel. I mean, you can like leave comments as you go along and look really sad to everyone else. But yeah, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. There's way more people here than I expected. I'm sorry. I'm very overwhelmed. You have 50 library loans. Oh my God, don't. Oh, I have 4 on my BorrowBox app, but like I don't count audiobooks, because I just feel like that's like its own beast. I don't need to think about it. My physical TBR is now over 250 as well, which is diabolical. And also another goal this year for me, I'm not making a goals video, but I do want to like have in my head goals, because if I don't say them out loud, I can't fail. So another one of my goals is to read more 2025 releases, and also get my TBR under 200. So like, I feel like I'm going to like just try and evade that by buying a bunch of books on my Kindle, because I also discovered the Kindle 99p deals. I didn't know about them until like October of last year, maybe like November, October time. So every single month I just go through, buy now, buy now, buy now, buy now. It's 99p and it doesn't even count, and I forget what's on there. And then I think I've got 60 books on my Kindle right now that I've like bought. I mean, bought for like 99p. So like in the grand scheme of things, as I said before, it rounds down to 0. In any, like, maybe not when it's like going up to £1, but like as soon as you get past £2, it's rounding down to 0. So like it's nothing if we like actually think deeply about it. However, I still now have like 60 books on my Kindle, and I rarely ever read on my Kindle unless it's like a book that I already have that I'm trying to read on my Kindle. So whatever. It's a very slow play so far. It's giving me like 3-star vibes. Oh, we're liking the vibe. Okay, interesting. I feel like I really liked Rock, Paper, Scissors, like I said, and then the other ones remind me a lot of Freida McFadden. I know I read His and Hers, and I like hated it with a burning passion. But that was just me. You know, it doesn't matter. Don't even read thrillers anymore, but I'm tempted by that one. It's so good. I would rec this one. I think Just Another Missing Person is very much like, not generic thriller, because I think it's still got some really, really good twists, but that's kind of like a contemporary thriller. This one's a little bit different because it's kind of like got the hostage situation, but then again, that's only like the first third. And then Wrong Place, Wrong Time is like really different, obviously, because it's got the time travel. I love it. You've given her 3 5-stars so far. Is that Gillian McAllister? Honestly, I think Wrong Place, Wrong Time, no, Just Another Missing Person could have been a 5-star if I was maybe like in a better mood. You're doing great. Oh, thank you. Hello. Thank you, guys. I just said them out loud. Yeah, well, you guys are like special. Do you know what I mean? This is special. This is a safe space. I can tell you that I used to want to be a new nower. I can tell you about my goals, and it's fine. We're safe here. To get that, the only goal I can say is just to read what I like. Yeah, fair enough. I'm definitely trying to mood read. Though mood reading, I think I've spoken to a couple people about it, but like mood reading stresses me out, because like, what am I in the mood for? Like, how do I know that information? Do you know what I mean? It's tricky. It's really tricky for me. It's a hard life. I live a hard life. Reading a thriller called The Book Club by CJ Cooper, but feeling very mid. I hate that. I would rather like hate a book or love a book. Like, just if I'm bored, especially in a thriller, pisses me off. I can say that. Yeah, pisses me off. Sorry, I'm like scared of being like culled from YouTube, and for like no reason. Every time I post a video, I'm like, is it gonna get copyright striked? I don't even use music. But yeah, that's just the terror that lives within me. Exact same with a Kindle. Yeah, it doesn't count on a Kindle. And the exact same problem with buying books on my Kindle 99p sale all the time. I know it's such a problem. Charity shop books as well. Oh my God, don't even get me started. I will buy a book that I don't even know of, never heard of, or any book that I just have heard of, like good, bad. If I've heard of it or the author, it's coming home with me. And the thing is, near the bottom end of my town, because like where I live, it's like the normal side. Do you know what I mean? And then further you go, it's actually down the hill, but like in terms of the like whole town, the further you go down the hill, it gets really posh, and so all the charity shops get really expensive. And then right at the bottom, there's a Oxfam bookshop where it's like £3 for a paperback and like £4.50 for a hardback. And I pick them all up and I take them to the counter, thinking like, hee hee, I'm so happy. And then I'm spending like £15 in a charity shop, and like it's fine because it's for charity. And I feel the same way when I go to my independent bookshop at the same end of town, because that also feels like charity, because I'm like, I want you to name business. So it feels nice. And then I just like deliberately don't look at my bank account ever again. Yeah, Kindle books aren't real to me. They're not. Same KU Library. I know it's so bad. Can't wait to read Famous Last Words. Girl, get to it. Get to it. This arrived, not to flex, but I pre-ordered from Waterstones and it arrived like 2 days early. So I started it when I got it. I was so happy. And I've been trying to like eke it out, but it's just so good. Charity shop books don't count. So true. Wrong Place, Wrong Time is one of my fave thrillers that year, and I gave it to a friend, but no, I'd cry. I'd literally cry. No, that's so sad. Also, I realized when I'm not clicking on the comments, you guys just kind of have to guess what I'm replying to. But yeah, you can say piss on YouTube. Okay, good. Excuse me, mate, to buy books. I know. Hello, Claude. Have I shown you my second book to read when I finished up with this one? 2 days early is basically ARC. I know. Do the same thing with charity shop. Find books on Kindle, charity shop. I know. It literally doesn't even count. It rounds down. Okay, but I think now I'm going to try and figure out the comments, and I think we should sprint. So for the first 10 minutes, I'm going to be sat on my computer like this, trying to like figure it out. And I'm really scared for some reason I'm going to like forget I'm on camera and start like doing something like really terrible. I don't know what that would be. And also, if you see me like fidgeting all the time, I'm very much like a fidgeter. So apologies if that's annoying. I'll also put my headphones on when I'm reading because I can't concentrate for the life of me. So yeah, I think we're going to start. Okay, let me see if this works. I tried to, here's one I made earlier with my layout. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, is it this one? No, I don't think that's working. Present, share screen. I'm also so worried that I'm going to like share my bank account or something, which isn't even open. Guys, is it working? Is it working? The moment of truth. Okay, I can see it on my screen now, but I've got this like little thing. I feel like you can almost see, is that, I can't tell if there's like a line. Is that from this, or is it better? You can watch, you can see it. Okay. Don't pick my nose. Yeah, no, I won't be. Don't worry. I'm always so scared whenever I post a YouTube video that I've got naked in it for some reason. I'm never naked on camera. That's like not the vibe. Is that better? Because I was trying to figure this out earlier. I can't make it bigger. Or I can be small. But like, what's the point of me being here if I'm like that small? And then I could be here. What do we prefer? Okay, if we do 1, 2, or where was 3? Or 3. Which is better? I'll wait for it to come through. Have to go, but you're killing it. Thank you. Thanks, King. You know your full address. Slay. No, my full address. Slay. Absolute slay. No, calm. Right. Okay. 1. What? See, now I've forgotten. I think I just did it in order. I think that 1. You like this one? 1 or 3? 1. The stress. 3. One time when I used to have a YouTube channel that was just like vlogs and stuff. One time I literally showed like a letter by accident in the background that had my full address on it. But I was like 15, so it was fine. And then my mum told me, because she used to watch my YouTube videos and like check I wasn't doing stuff like that pretty much. Okay, 1 or 3? 1. Fuck, what was 1? This one? Was this 1? I feel like it, what? Don't. It's actually so shambles. Okay, this was one, and that was two. What's this one? I think this was one. Guys, we're doing this. We're doing this. Yeah, you guys tied it. It's actually ridiculous. Was this? This was what? We're doing this. Okay, and I need to remember to mute myself, I think, but we will sprint for 45 minutes if everyone is happy with 45, and then maybe afterwards you guys can choose if you want. But like I'm probably gonna spend 50 minutes trying to Google how to do the comments. But yeah, so I think let's go. I'm so excited. Okay, are we going? We're ticking down. Why are we highlighted? Leave and get rid of this. Slay. I think you might hear a noise. If not, I'll just like pop in and be like, hey. So yeah, enjoy. Get reading. I'm so excited. Hello. I need to stop sharing my screen. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Hello, and you can still see me there. Hello. How did we do? I know, hydration queen, slay. I figured out why I can't do the comments is because I've accidentally set the stream to private. So the only way I would be able to highlight your comments and click on them is if I make the stream public. But if I do that, I have to like do that when I set it up the first time. I can't just do that, change it now. So either I can restart a whole new stream, like finish this one, start a new one, but then I would have to start a whole new one. Or I can keep reading out your comments and you won't be able to see them on the screen. So let me know if it bothers you. And if it does bother you, I can easily do like start up another one and make it public. But if not, if it doesn't bother you, then I will just keep it for next time. Let me know. But hi, anyone who has joined. Hi, Foob. Hi, Elena. Bye, Karis. I mean, I know you've gone now, but bye anyway. Also, to anyone who like doesn't know, some of my friends do call me Bitty Pit. That's from when we were playing Among Us, and it auto-generated my name. But I just don't want anyone to think that that is somehow my government name or anything like that. So if you see people referring to me as that, that is why. But hello, Fee. Doing this sprint to rainy Stardew Valley ambient noise. Oh, that is perfect. I never really got into Stardew Valley. I do have the game, but like I like a Switch game where it tells me exactly what I need to do at all points. And I got really confused with that one, I can't lie. And also I pulled up the comments now on my screen, so like I can see that, so it makes it a bit easier maybe. But yeah, I do like the vibes of Stardew Valley, but I also didn't like that my character would need to sleep. And I was like, I'm freaking busy. Like, please pull it together. That's why I like Cozy Grove and stuff. But yeah, it's like a very good combo. Phoebe is acting like we're in the Discord, and she's just typing in the chat instead of. But that's fine. Let me know how much you actually read. Thank you. I'm doing a great job reading all the comments. Thank you. I do appreciate that. 19% of Darker Shade of Magic. And okay, set it up next time. That's fine. Okay, good. I'm kind of glad you said that because I did not want to change it. I can't lie. I really didn't want to. So I'm very glad you said that. It doesn't bother me too much. It would just be nice to be able to click on them. But for next time, because hopefully there will be a next time if you guys are enjoying it. But I'm having such a good time. So I'm very much enjoying it. Yeah, Miss a bit of a pit. That is my government name. Reached the last 100 pages of Alpha Angels. Oh, you'll probably get through that soon because it's mixed media. But I did enjoy that one. That was a good one. You finished. I don't know what you're saying there, Ellen. Recitafif. Cool, slay, slay. Just ate dinner, but we'll be reading later. I will hold you to that. We need next time. No, I do think I will do one. It's quite fun. I was thinking once a month, but like maybe more. I was thinking monthly because I was like, I'll have nothing to talk about. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so nervous, but like I can just yap. So maybe we can do weekly. Maybe I won't commit to it, but like maybe we can do more a couple times a month, maybe. We'll see. Finished Holidays. Now on to Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Oh, I did like that one. That was my first Cassandra Clare that I've read from her, but I did enjoy it and I would continue on with the series. But do let me know what you think. Read like 5 pages and the sci-fi jargon's frying my brain, frying my brain, but enjoying it. That is good. 89% of Blue Mars. Yes, hopefully you should finish that. I would hope so. It's a Toni Morrison short story. Okay, so that's like proper reading. That's like emotional, heavy stuff. That's like the litfic girlies. I've read some of If It Bleeds. Now I'm eating Chimkin. Nice, Hannah. And Rec from Fubi. Fun. I am very near the end. I don't know if you can see my face when I am reading this. We just had a little bit of a twist, which has confused me, but I feel like I get confused a lot in books. So I think I'll just continue reading. And I hope, because like we're following 2 different characters and one of them has found something out, and then I'm hoping that they will have to explain it to the other character. And in that sense, I will understand what is going on. But yeah, I did have a little giggle. He wants to play Colourful. Getting through the mid-book. Yay, slay. Just want to read a new book I bought today. But completion is up. That's why I have so many books on my currently reading. I also keep starting vlogs, like full video concept vlogs without just like finishing the other one. So like I've got my Goodreads one that I've been trying to do, and I've even culled that down to like 6 books. Haven't finished that. I've now picked up a mood reader with me for a week video. I had a read or unhaul one from massive throwback in 2023, like September. I posted like a read or unhaul video, these books self-destruct in a year. And then last summer I was like, excellent, I'm going to read all these books. And so I started reading one, and then didn't. And so that vlog is still like ongoing, because like if I just don't address the fact that they should have destructed and been gone, I'm going to read them all. But like Dracula and stuff in that, so like it's not books I want to get rid of, but like it's long books. So that's another one that I'm in the middle of. I also want to still do my TBR like tackling series. I've recently got new shelves. I don't know if you can see. I've got 2 shelves up here, which I've changed into my, where is it, newest books and my oldest books. So I'm gonna do like a TBR tackle type of thing where I pick one off each shelf and then a completely random one. But I did start my TBR tackle series last year, but then it's been so long, and also I think that I just don't really want to do it that way anymore. So might just have to completely restart it entirely. But I'm gonna pick using those shelves, because I was going to put them up next to my desk, like store stuff on my desk. And I was like, actually, more bookshelves. So they are there. And there's also room to kind of expand up. But I thought that was like, I was like, there's such a big brain energy right now, putting like my newest to my oldest. And then it kind of keeps them in my mind. But yeah, also I picked up, I don't know if you can see here one moment, I got for £3 signed in the charity shop. I was actually buzzing about that. But yeah, what I was saying is I think that one of the characters is going to basically explain the twist to another character, because like they're sharing information, do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that they will also explain that to me, because I do struggle sometimes comprehending things in books, because like I'm not like unintelligent, but like I think sometimes when it's more conceptual, I'm like, wait, how does that actually link together? And now I'm confused. But enjoying it so far. We're twisting, we're turning, and we're near the end. And I think, I mean, this has got like what, 340 page. I'm on page 340 now, and then there's like what, 410 or so. So like I definitely should finish in these sprints, hopefully. And I think we'll do at least 2 more, maybe. We'll see. What else are you saying? Sorry, I had to turn off I have to like block the comments when I'm trying to like do my little monologue, because I get so distracted so easily. Fee does not want to play games. Husband is very happy to other people get confused in books. Yeah, no, honestly, you love the new shelves. Thank you. Have you touched Powerless at all? Yeah, I've never really read fantasy, but got it for Xmas. Excited. Scared but excited. Normally just a thriller mystery girl. Same. I tried to pick it up at the end of last year. I tried to start the audio and I was getting confused. I was like, I think I'll enjoy this more physically, but I have not got to it. I only got like maybe 1 chapter in or so. I think I'm really going to like it, because I feel like it's probably very similar to Serpent and the Wings of Night, which I did really enjoy. So I would expect to enjoy it myself, but I'm not sure. We will see. I mean, I've got the novella and I've also got the second book. So like, I really hope I do enjoy it, but we will see. And yeah, I feel like I'm just like yapping now. I need to take a little water break, so please bear with. I do this thing where I talk really, really fast and I get really excited, and then I like forget to breathe, and I also forget to like stop and calm down, and then I have to like take breaks and pause. It's really bad. If I'm like walking anywhere, I'll be like yeah, not to myself if I'm walking with someone, and then yeah, I'll just have to like stop and like be silent, which is really tough for me. I've been struggling to comprehend some books at the minute. I'm almost done with Wicked now, and I have about 30 pages left. Oh, slay, well done. I don't think that's a super easy book to comprehend either. It's not like a, quick, easy YA one. I was having a little bit of trouble kind of comprehending a lot of fantasy, because I feel like I was reading not necessarily heavy fantasy, but I went through my phase of reading all the thrillers for the Mystery Thriller Award, and then I was kind of just reading other bits for videos, and I realized, because I picked up, what was it? I picked up How to End a Love Story, which I didn't love, but I remember thinking when I read that, I was like, this is so easy to read. I love reading romance books. Like, this is why romance is one of my favorite genres. And I looked back over my recent reads, and I hadn't read a romance book before Reckless since like October, and then before that since the summer. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? I very much like self-identify as a romance girly, and yet I'm not reading romance books. Like, what the hell? It makes no sense. And no wonder I was getting burnt out because romance books are like so easy for me to read at least. And yeah, I was finding it tricky. And now I still haven't read many more romance books actually, but I own so many. I have like on my Goodreads, it's like divided up by all of my little genres, and my romance one is so big and my fantasy one is absolutely huge, and I don't read a lot of fantasy. I think I want to be a fantasy reader more than I actually am, so I think that might be a little issue for me. Yeah, I've got 78 sci-fi fantasy books. Make it make sense, because like I would class that as maybe my fourth favorite genre. It's probably like, I actually would probably put nonfiction on there. I'd probably put mystery, thriller, romance, nonfiction, fantasy. And yet I own 70 fantasy books. Like, I mean, we've got, what's that? Fantasy. Along here, we've got fantasy. It's ridiculous. That's like me with mystery thriller. I say I'm a mystery thriller girly, but then I went and looked and I read like 4 a year. I know. It's so bad. Maybe I just have absolutely no perception of who I am as a person. I feel like I want to be a fantasy girl, because that's like half of the like booktubers, content creators that I watch, they make fantasy content. So that's like what I like to watch. However, I pick up the books that they recommend and then I don't read them because they require so much brain power to get into. Whereas like a thriller, like I know what's going on. It's our world. It's not confusing. There's no made up language. It's just easy and I like it. And it's just, and like I don't want to have a difficult time when I read. I say this when I'm like picking up nonfiction. Oh, also, speaking of nonfiction, God, I really know how to monologue. My nonfiction ratio is absolutely insane at the moment. I've been listening to pretty much all the audiobooks I've been listening to are nonfiction. Look at that. Can you see that? Crazy. She's an intellectual. And I've been talking to some people, a couple people maybe on here, about wanting to see more nonfiction content, which I am excited about. But I think I might try and like work it in to other videos and then do a couple like recs. I think that was kind of the vibe. I know, crazy. It's the brain in here. It's next level. It's next level, guys. I'm just such an intellectual. I'm reading nonfic. It's crazy. I mean, I'm listening to it and I'm coloring in and I'm playing Cozy Grove, but like it's going in there. It's going in. I'm doing like, I think I'm going to read like 10 of the Goodreads nonfic, because like I think with nonfiction, as much I'd like to like read the whole of the like nominee list or something, I like just won't read it if I'm not interested. Like I just don't care. Like I can't be bothered. If I'm not interested in the topic, I just like won't. So I think I'm going to pick the ones that I'm interested in. I think there's about 10 that I'm interested in and then read those. But yeah, honestly, be happy with your one nonfic. I think I read about 10 last year and I've read like 5 this month. It's insane. But I feel like I just get into a kind of like vibe of like a routine where I'm like doing my coloring or doing whatever and I'm enjoying my nonfic. And it's kind of easy for me to listen to because it almost feels like a podcast. And I love a podcast. My favorite podcast, sorry, I'm like rambling, but it's like one of the topics I was like, I can talk about my favorites of the month in my little streams, but favorite podcast of the month is Girl Historians, which is with Carly and Blair, Carly Thorne from UnCarly, who used to do book videos, but they do like, it's really like casual comedy, but like also talking about history. And I'm like, that is the vibe I want in a light-hearted type of thing, comedy slash podcast slash like I guess intellectual in terms of like they're talking about history, and then you take away the comedy and then you get my like non-fiction books. I love anything like that. Have you picked up Invisible Women yet? If so, what are your thoughts? I'm glad you added it to your TBR from my rec. I started listening to the audiobook and I was like, this is so good, but there's so many numbers. I need to order a physical copy. So I am waiting to get a physical copy. I'm going to buy it when I next go to Waterstones. I was really enjoying it. It was really good. I literally got like a couple of chapters in and I was like, I need this physically, I need to underline. So yeah, really enjoying that one. It's so interesting and I can't wait to delve more into it because all of the stuff I'd heard, I think I'd listened to a podcast that she was on before, the author, and like people have like been citing statistics from it, like the stuff where it's like seatbelts aren't built to women's heights in the car, so they're like less likely to survive a car crash. I think, what was the other facts? Oh, the stuff about like temperatures of offices are set to kind of like the male like baseline, I guess, for comfort, and then like the height of shelves and stuff. Like they were the stuff that I'd picked up throughout the book, like throughout general knowledge of the book. But then they were like in the prologue, they were in like the first chapter. So I was like, oh my god, there's so much more to come. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna get the physical version and kind of read it in tandem, I think, just because sometimes when there's a ton of numbers in nonfiction, I get confused because I need to like comprehend the numbers. So I'll be like 30,000 and then it will be like 4.5% of this number or whatever. And I'm still thinking like when they've said 30,000, it takes me a minute to be like, okay, that's 30,000. So that's like 30,000. Okay, I've quantified that number in my head when they're telling it to me in my ears, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do, yeah, as any other do nonfic as audio. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier. Again, like I said, just kind of easy. Unless it's like tons of numbers, I find it easier as like a podcast. Would you recommend the book you're reading right now, Through Others? Yes, I really enjoy it. I think it's really, really good. It's more fast-paced at the start, and then it definitely slows down to be more mystery than thriller. I think the first third is like a thriller, and then the second third, at least so far, the second and third are more mystery leaning. I think Wrong Place, Wrong Time was kind of like very much mystery thriller. I think the Just Another Missing Person was maybe more thriller, and this kind of leans half and half, but like would definitely recommend. I think I might give it 5 stars. I can't lie. I'm very near the end. And unless it ends terribly, 5 stars. 5 stars. Loving it. Nonfiction audiobooks as such. If I finished 4 in January, it's slay. Yeah, I should love it. Read The Prison Doctor nonfic this month. Short and sweet, but very interesting. Oh, I've not heard of that one. I'll add it to my list. I love any form of nonfic recommendations. I eat it up. A great to easy follow during daily activities instead of fiercely concentrating on the plot development. Yeah, definitely. No, with audiobooks, yeah. And I like it, and like I also just love an audiobook. I love an audiobook. I don't understand the whole like it's not reading. We don't have to get into that now, but like I love an audiobook, and I feel like there's a different type of enjoyment from audiobooks. Like I get different things out of audiobooks than reading, and not necessarily just like just like in terms of like actual like it feels like different hobbies to me. I really like it. But yeah. So yeah, if you guys want, I know we joked about colourful. If you guys want to play games, we can. Or we could kind of jump into another sprint. I can't lie. I'm trying to think about like the actual timings. So I started this at 7 and then we read for 40 minutes. So we did like a 20-minute chat. And then, so we've been chatting for another like 15 minutes, I think. I'm not a maths gal. I'm not a maths gal. Got a nonfic on NetGalley called The CIA Book Club about books being smuggled in the Cold War. Ooh, that sounds good. I love nonfiction that's about kind of like random topics, like literally random stuff. Like that, and goes like really in detail on it. So that'd be very exciting. So yeah, happy to read again if you want, and also happy to maybe like randomly pick a time or do 40 minutes or do 20. Let me know if you guys want to do a long or short sprint, or just same if you want to do 40 again. Because I'm kind of in the mood to read. And I think I might finish. What did I do now? Just now. So I just got like 50 pages in that sprint. So I'm gonna be like 20 pages, maybe 10 from the end. That's gonna be tough. I may not want to speak to you after the next sprint, but yeah. Happy with the same again. Slay. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just having so much fun. Like I love to talk. I feel like I ran my mouth about all my topics at the start though. So now I'm like, can we do 30 or same again? Yeah. Happy. Do a longer one if you want to finish. No, I think maybe if we do like 30, 35, and then we can do another one, and then I would finish in that last sprint if I want to make it really easy for myself. Also have with the same again. So easy. Guys, I hate making decisions. I will rather die than make a decision. Can we do 30? So 30 or same again, or meet in the middle. We could do 37 if we really want to meet in the middle. I don't know. Okay, I'll do what I'm told. Fair enough. Where were we before? Let me get the little share screen ready. I feel like this is going by so quickly as well. I was like, not ready to be having so much fun. 37 minutes is crazy. Do 37? We're doing 37. Let me see how this works. I use this all the time and I always forget what I'm actually doing. 37 minutes. There we go. Nice meet in the middle. Okay. Everybody, enjoy your reading. I will very much enjoy my reading, and I probably won't finish, but I'll get close. And you may see me in the corner gasping if it's shocking. I did a little gasp earlier, not sure if anyone saw, but yeah. I will say goodbye and we will enjoy our reading if that's fine with everyone. But yeah, okay, I will see you in our 37 minutes. There we go. Hello, welcome back, welcome back. How are we? How did we do? Finished your book, have to go, but thank you for sprints. Thanks for being here. I finished. And I didn't realize there's a like first chapter of her next book in the back of here, which I don't think even has like a title yet. So I was trying to see if I could finish that in the time, but I don't think, well, I obviously couldn't. But yeah, I finished. Gagged, 5 stars. 5 stars. I love this one so much. I won't give a full review here because obviously it will be in the video, which I actually need to update. It's meant to be like a weekly reading vlog, and I don't think I've updated it in like 3 days. But that's fine. But yeah, I had so much fun with this one. I thought this was really, really good. And I really like, I think that her books are quite heartfelt as well for thrillers. Like I feel like I really connect to the characters. So yeah, it's my first 5-star of the year. I'm so pleased. And I really like the twist in here as well. I thought it was good. She was talking about it at an author event you went to, and it sounds good. Oh, yeah, I don't know the plot of it. I don't know if she spoke about the plot, but yeah, I am interested in the next one. Wrote the publicist synopsis for her next book. Okay, slay. Yeah, she's doing like 1 a year, which I think is crazy because I feel like her thrillers are pretty twisty in like quite an intelligent way. Not to like talk down to other thriller authors, but like I just feel like these ones, they have twists throughout. They're quite like well fleshed out. And I would expect them like to take like 2 years, but she's like pumping them out every year. Absolutely slaying. So yeah, very excited. I didn't quite finish off the first chapter, but I will do. I'm unsure whether we will do another sprint, maybe a short one, just so obviously finish my book. Let me know what you guys think, whether you'd be happy to end it. That sounds really dark, or whether you would want to keep going, or whether I do another one next week. So I could do a short one now and then find a time next week where I can do a longer one. I'm thinking daytime ones might be good for next week. But let me know what you guys think, because I know we've only technically done 2 sprints. But this is my reading sprint, live reading sprint host virginity. So it's a big day for me as I've done this for the first time. And I've actually been very pleasantly surprised with how reasonably well this has gone. I think besides the comments, I was pretty happy with it. You got 10 minutes of the audio left. Okay. I could do like a 20-minute sprint if you guys want. Or I can just like cull it off and go watch Love Island All Stars. Has anyone else been watching Love Island All Stars? Is that just me? I feel it's just me because like notoriously Love Island All Stars isn't as good as the regular Love Island. And even the regular island has got worse recently. I'm absolutely eating up Love Island All Stars. I think Ekin-Su and Curtis are absolutely hilarious. You've been watching, Sammy. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad this has been fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Not surprised it's gone well. Stop it, guys. You're so cute. Your first time watching Sprints. Oh my God. I'm so happy. You've aged out Love Island, different else. I'm so happy that you're here for your first Sprints. That's so exciting. I definitely want to do more. Maybe weekly feels like too big of a commitment, but maybe at least twice a month, I think. But this season of Love Island All Stars is pretty good. It's pretty dramatic. I think because they like kind of all know each other previously. So it's like they've got like previous drama and stuff, but it's good. Last season I watched was Luca's. I cannot stand Luca. I'm sorry. I really like, again, apologies to anyone who does not care about Love Island. But I hated Luke on his season. I think he came across terribly and very misogynistic. And I struggle to see him being redeemed, even though he's not being like that this time. But I don't know. I'm skeptical of him. And I also watched Made in Chelsea. So seeing Tina on Love Island is crazy because I know her from Made in Chelsea. And she's like coming on being like a Love Island girl. And I hate her on Made in Chelsea. And I actually quite like her now. But yeah, I won't go on and on about Love Island. So yeah. Slay for the book. Need to know what you think of the Curtis situation. I think that Ekin-Su thinks that she is on a TV show, which is fine, but like the way she like they were like having, for anyone who doesn't watch it, she was like kicking off that he'd gone on a date with a girl that he'd been chosen for, he didn't have any choice in it, and like touched her hand, and so she'd kicked off. And then they were like kind of arguing and not really talking, and then he randomly started talking about his mum, and then she snogged him, and then they made up. So like I think she thinks she's in the movie, and I don't like Curtis anyway because of the whole thing from his season. But I just think it's crazy. I think they're so entertaining to watch. I think it's so weird. But I'm like eating up the drama. I can't lie. But yeah, 2 Ellens. Oh my God, double Ellen. double Ellen, and it's spelt the same way. That's so interesting. But yeah, no, I was baffled as well. To be fair, I understand why it's not a lot of people's cup of tea. Half the reason I like it is because it gives me so much structure in the evening. I feel like I can like plan my evening very nicely around it, and I know when it's over, I start winding down and I can go to bed. But it's like after dinner enough time that like I've got time in between it and dinner. I would give it a binge tomorrow. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it if you've watched the other seasons. I think if you haven't watched the other seasons, All Star's not worth it at all. Yeah, I do watch a little bit of reality TV because I like one of my favorites. It's so bad. I love watching Temptation Island, which is the most toxic reality TV show ever. They get these like four couples that don't trust each other whatsoever because they probably cheated on each other, and then they basically stick them in Love Island separately. So they stick like these four guys in a villa with a bunch of like hot women, and the same for the girls, and it is just basically will they cheat on each other, and they see a tiny little clip of their partner at the end of every week. It's the most toxic thing ever, but it's really entertaining and it's great like background TV. And I also watch like I think it's Kenny is a YouTuber who does like recaps of like The Ultimatum and Love Is Blind, because I love a YouTube recap or a YouTube video essay. Half the time I speak to my friends and I'm like, I was watching a YouTube video essay about this, and I sound like an idiot. Yeah, no, it is insane. Probably more that I'd enjoy. I never got into it except Love Island for some reason. I feel like, at least in the UK, it's so like cultural. At secondary school, like everyone was watching it. But now I feel like I've got incredibly off topic. But I think I may close our little sprints here. And I think I'll do one maybe before mid-February sometime, maybe next week or the week after, because I had so much fun. I thought this was so fun. I really hope you guys did enjoy this as well. I feel the desire to do my little YouTube spiel outro, but I won't be doing that. Oh yeah, no, I love watching it with people and being able to like analyze the situations, be a little therapist. But yeah, moral of the sprints: please don't tell anyone I used to want to be a you knower. Please read Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I would very much wreck it. And please come next time I do sprints. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I had the most fun. Love you guys. I'm so glad you enjoyed my first sprints. And yeah, please add it to the iceberg. Yeah, the Jessie Law iceberg. I really hope that when I click end, it will end and I will not awkwardly be here tapping. So I think I'm just going to press the end stream button. It's going to work. But love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I believe you can watch this back if you want sprint motivation. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. And I will see you very soon with a new sprint, maybe next couple of weeks. And a new video will be up on Sunday. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Love you all. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.